Here we are at the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Brickyard, for the running of the Indy NR2003 as we're hunting down towards this chase for the Target Series. It's going to be very exciting these next few races, see who makes the chase and who does it. Speaking of the chase, on the pole is points leader Jeff Beaver the 6-2, pretty much solidly locked into the chase. Two are outside the 0-1 of James DeCurligan. Then 30 of Marco Chapez, fourth is Michael Stanners, rounding out the top 5, Roland Cook. Then 60 of Jason Larker, 7th is Max Anderson, 8th is Adam McDowell, 9th is John Gambit, rounding out the top 10 of Patrick Smith. Then for the rest of you, got Marcus Sachi and Juan Garcia. They have Jay Jefferson and Roland Emmerich. And there's Jeff Wright and Alexander Rowe, Jim Gambit and Jake Galloway. Then Justin Heath and Levi Schoen, Eli Bright in the 88 and Jonathan Raines in the 9. Then Steve Morgan and Steve Larker, Luke Rainey and Alex Stewart. Then Joe Sandrovich, second in points, but over 100 points behind Jeff Beaver. TJ Hanley in the 44 to his outside. Then Luigi third in points, about 130 points back. Isaac Nichols in the 7 will be to his outside. They have Colton Yo and Jose Fernandez. Then Tim Randolph and Christian Parker, Wyatt Walker and Michael Ferris. Then there's John West and Hunter Powers, Gatlin Downey and Justin Zidell running out the field final row. The 28 John Beaver will be 41st, and 42nd the 30 of Joe Jefferson. So how funny is that? On the inside row, you have one starting up front, Jeff Beaver, one starting in the back, 41st, Jonathan Beaver. So that's a 42 car field. It's going to track sign, get the command to fire the engines.
In honor of the Highway Patrol's 75 years of service, gentlemen, start your engines.
Guys, go out there and have some fun today. Just like I said today in the meeting, you know, this is a good racetrack. It's a good place for us. I think the pit crew's ready to go. Let's go have some fun. As
the field of 42 cars fires up and rolls off the starting grid, it's a long track, 2.5 miles, rectangle, 4 90-degree corners. Makes up this Indianapolis Motor Speedway, the Brickyard, where after 15 laps today, driver will go out to the front stretch and kiss the bricks. It's tradition after winning a race here at the Brickyard. Jeff Beaver trying to do it from the pole, but has a field of 41 hungry drivers behind. Some trying to extend the chase points they have. Some trying to get into the chase with the win. Some trying to get themselves in a position to try and get into the chase. Pace car in 15 laps. Jeffrey Beaver and James Kerr have the control of this start on the front row into the restart zone. We're racing at Indianapolis. Green flag in the air. Jennifer Beaver, it's such a great jump as they come down the backstretch. She gets clear from the pole, trying to lead lap 1, get 5 bonus points to extend his points lead. But here comes the 0-1 to Kurligan to the inside for the race leads. They come off a 3 and going into 4 to lead lap 1. Big battle right here as they come off a 4. This to lead lap 1 of the event. Jennifer Beaver up top trying to get 5 bonus points to Kurligan, trying to steal them. And down the front stretch, the 0-1 with the power down low, leads lap 1, steals the 5 points from Beaver, who is fading back in the outside lane as they now approach turn 1 at almost 200 miles an hour, 195 for the A7 of Cook, and possibly even faster in the draft. Cook trying to clear now as Max Anderson, the 0-4 coming. There's the 38 of John Gambit, that duct tape car, down the backstretch. Now the 0-4, Max Anderson peaking low. John Gambit, the 38, there's Marcus Sachi in the 66. Very different paint scheme with the sponsor on the door, the 66, the number on the quarter panel. Up the track a little bit for the 0-4 and the A7. They get recovered, keep it going straight. Max Anderson clears, John Gambit clears. They're right now 1-2 at the front. Marcus Hatching the 66 now Gambit going for second in the bottom lane. Gambit trying to hold that off, trying to kind of block both lanes there, stay in the middle of the racetrack, but it looks like 66 does have a run down low, but Gambit does cover the spot in time. John Gambit keeps the second position for now. He might be going for the race lead here as they go through the short shoe of 1 and 2. And now into turn 2. Couldn't make the pass. Had to let off a little bit there, got a little tight. But now as they're driving up from the 66 behind to try and make that move once again as they come down the backstretch. Roland Emmerich for third. Can't get it done there. Gets back up in line. Front 4, get clear. Battle for 5th. Jeff Bright and Roland Cook. Bright will take it on the inside lane now. The front 5 clear. The front 6 as Jim Gambit gets clear in the 31. John Gambit with the move late down the front stretch. He has the help behind those. Marcus Sachi comes low with him. And everyone behind can abandon the 0-4 up top. Max Anderson nowhere to go. The only way to go is backwards for him now. Now comes Marcus Sashi in the 66 with a run. The 51 Roland Emmerich behind him. Jeff Bright gets caught up high. As the 31 Jim Gambit moves low. Last season in this race at Indianapolis, the Target Series officials brought a different package, trying to maybe calm down the racing a little bit. There were many big crashes in the past, trying to calm down the racing. They brought a high drag package with little grip. The drivers and the teams said they hated the package, wanted it to be gone by the next time they came here. Felt like the race was out of their control. And look at this, the racing that we have now, pretty outstanding. Last season they got single file around mid-race though, so watch for that to maybe take into effect if the package somehow stays the same, as this package has less drag and a lot more grip for these drivers to really go all out. That's why you see the speeds that you're seeing, especially in these Target cars. You don't usually get to go as fast as some of these Cup cars do at some tracks. So down the backstretch they come. Jim Gambit is second, and Roland Emmerich leads. Justin Heath is up to third. Eli Brent, the 88, from about the 20th starting position. He's up to fourth. Steve Larkin, the 33, pushing him as here comes Heath for second. Underneath, Jim Gambit. From what I've seen, these guys are not going to get single file. They are racing like it's the last lap, no matter where they are. And they'll come off a 4. How fast they're going. 10 laps to go. We'll take a whole lap around from the top of the pagoda. A camera from the top of that pagoda. Some of the spotters located here. You can see all the racetrack. See Heath there, he's keeping Eli Bright behind him. Bright might just want to stay behind him there. They're going to try and run down Roland Emmerich and get to the inside. Heath with the huge run down the backstretch. Emmerich does protect the bomb just a little bit right there. Here comes Steve Larkin, the 33, to the 88 of Eli Bright. They're giving each other pushes as they head off into turn number 3. Look at Heath. That's for the race lead. Justin Heath in the 23, side by side with Roland Emmerich. He'll grab the race lead through 4. 33, Steve Larker shuffled up high. Here comes Eli Brent, the 88. Looks like the 39 of Alex Stewart. Is that behind him? How about Joe Sandrovich in the 20, second in points. Trying to get up here and gain points on Jeff Buford. Third points, Cole Luigi's up here, but he's going to fall back in the outside lane as Eli Bright battles side by side. His teammate Isaac Nichols in the 7 is coming forward as we're about halfway through this race. You're going to need to time it right here at Indianapolis. If you fall back now, you might not have a shot down the backstretch. Alex Stewart, the 39, peeking low on Eli Brent, the 88. Bright, you have to give it up right here. Joe Sanders in the 20, trying to get there and lead a lap. That'll be 5 points that Jeff Buford does not get, possibly, today. So Sanders definitely wants to lead this lap, but can he get up there in time? Here he comes to the bottom lane of Alex Stewart, trying to get there. Stewart trying to shut the door. Sanders trying to get the drive from Nichols to get beside and by him. It's going to be close to lead this lap. They're going to be side by side. Sanders needs these points badly. He doesn't even have a win this season. Needs to be the points that are going to win. Sanders by half a car length leads. That's 5 points for him to try and close in on Jeffrey for the points leader. But now, can he finish ahead of her? So he's going to fall back right here. Is this too late? Where's the 6-2 Buford located at? Buford still stuck up top and just now getting to the back of the field. So possibly Sandrovich might finish ahead of Buford because she might not get to the inside in time. Isaac Nichols has taken the race lead. Colton Yo trying to go for second. Tim Ranoff in third on the inside lane. Michael Ferris is fourth on the inside. Sandrovich up the track. I thought he was going to get into the wall right there. Steve Morgan looked like he was completely sideways off the corner. Did a great job of saving that car. The middle of the field starting to get a little bit spread out, but still pretty racy back there. As Colton Yo leads this lap for that number 2 team. Not been this season. He's won. Now with 7 laps to go, he's leading at the Brickyard. That must feel pretty special. Tim Ranoff from the 05 with the bid for the race lead down the short chute. Yeah, pretty long straightaways here at Indianapolis. Very long built speed. Come to see 6 laps to go this time. Tim Ranoff in the 05 is leading, but Michael Ferris in the 18 trying to get to the inside. John West in the 89, Levi Jones in the 15. All cars on this bottom lane. Here comes Ferris. On Tim Ranoff. Ranoff trying to shut the door. Ferris with a nose, but gets up in line. He didn't have the run to make it, but he might have the run down the front stretch this time. He has a good push from John West in the A9 right here. They battle for 4th behind Levi Jones underneath Colton Yo. As 6 laps to go, it's getting antsy now. Come to see 5 laps to go this time. Front few get clear and single filed out. Looks like the pack is really spread out back there. They're kind of single filed out back here. They're trying to get up there and gain any positions they can. They're fading backwards. Now, where's the 62 right now? Sandroge is on the top lane still. Buford just got into the back in 4 seconds. She will definitely not be able to get by that 20 car. So they're getting single filed here at the front. But does someone have a move for the 05 Randolph with 5 laps to go? It's money time now. If the caution comes out, the race is over. West with a peek on Ferris for that second position. Off of turn 1 they come. They stay single file for now. Ferris, is he going to wait behind the L5? Does he have a run for him at some point? Is the tire wear coming into effect possibly? I saw this last season. They got single filed out towards the middle of the race. Never was able to recover from it. They finished single file. Obviously, these guys back here, they don't want that to happen. They're going to try and get by at any cost. Ferris in the 18, trying to get to the bottom lane. He had to run that time. Come see 4 laps to go. They have the runs to do it, but can they execute it? 4 laps of racing to go right here. Here comes Ferris in the 18, guys, for the race lead. Ferris, side by side with Randolph with 4 to go, and he has the drifting up from the A9 to the 15. Everyone abandons the 05 once again. No one going up top. Ferris in the 18 has cleared. He's your race leader. But John West in the A9 now coming to the bottom. He's going to be third of the race lead. Levi Schoens is third. He knows how to win here. He's won here before in the Target Series. But he moves up high. He's trying to get down from Marco Chapez, and he does. He's in front. Now the 41. Sandroge got back down low, so he has a shot to really gain points on Buford, who is at the back of the pack. John West is clear. He's your race leader. But come see 3 laps to go. There's still a ton of time left. 7.5 miles once they hit the stripe. Yepez up to third. Sanders to fourth. Your Bristol winner. And Steve Larker trying to get to fifth. 3 laps of racing to go at the Brickyard. Cars moving out of line, trying to make any move they can to get up to the front. Single file behind your race leaders. As the 18, the 05 hung out top. John West doing a great job keeping that 15 and others at bay behind him. But we saw with that 18, the 05, it's only a matter of time before someone jumps to the inside and has a move. Coming now to see 2 laps to go. The intensity picking up for these front drivers. They know they have to make a move, but when do they make it? Can they make a move around that A9? John was too fast. Come see 2 laps to go now. 5 miles left at Indianapolis. Can Schoens pull off the move? Can Yepez pull off a move? Can someone further back try and get up here and steal it from these front few? Larker looking low as Schoens bids on the A9 West, but can't get it done. He gets back up in line in the second position. Yepez third. He'll be willing to help that 15 probably. Those are 2 Fords, second and third. In fact, there's 3 Fords behind this A9. Come to see the white flag. Does Schoens have a run for John West? Can West block? Can Yepez get by? Can Sanders find a way? Can Steve Larker find a way? Does someone outside the top 5 get it? Through 4 they come. Down the front stretch. The white flag is in the air. This is the last lap of the event. White flag in the Indiana 250. Schoens has timed it to the inside. West. But had to let off a little bit. Does the push from the 41 get him to the inside? He's to the inside. But does Yepez have a run? Does Sanders have a run to get 2 in a row? Down the short chute. Through 2. Sanders kicks to the high side. No one has help with the 41. Down the backstretch. Yepez looking low. Gets back up in line. Do we have a last lap pass in Indianapolis? I think the 41 might have been backing up right there. Trying to get 1 foul run as they come off 3. Schoens out front. He's won here at Indianapolis before. He wants to kiss the brakes again. Get into the chase. Yepez trying. Larker is trying. Through the final corner. No one is close enough to Levi Schoens. He rounds off a 4 down the front stretch. Schoens will kiss the bricks again. He wins at Indianapolis again. Schoens wins. Another last lap pass. Levi Schoens gets it done at Indianapolis. He's won here before in the Target Series, and he's just done it again. And this time, it is big for his chase chances. He was fading down the points list, but now this win and a fabulous result will get him up there towards the top in points and try and make the chase once again in the Target Series and try and redeem himself from last season. Let's now go check the finishing results. Here are the finishing results from the Indiana 250 at Indianapolis. There were no caution flags and 8 lead changes among 9 different drivers, and Levi Schoens brings it home with the victory, leading all leading just one lap, the last one, to get to victory lane. Marco Japez ends up second, Steve Larker in third, Gatlin Downey in fourth, and Hunter Powers rounds out the top 5. John West, who led the most laps at 3, he ends up 6th. Marcus Sachi ends up 7th, Michael Sanders in 8th, Juan Garcia in 9th, and Jonathan Buford rounds out the top 10. So there's your top 20. Seen 17th position, not the day he was looking for, but Joe Sandrovich cuts that points lead in half. It was about 102 points, now it's down to about 50 points, as Sandrovich, trying to gain on Jeff Beaver, trying to get back to that points lead or get a win before the chase. If he gets to the points lead, he's automatically in. If he gets a win, he's probably automatically in. Since he's second in points, there's really no way he's going to fall, even if he gets a win. 21st to 40th. Some other points contenders down here finishing. Jeff Beeford from the pole ends up 31st, didn't lead a lap. Looking for Coluge in the 32. I think he finished down the 40s, did he not? Oh, there he is, 33rd, so just behind Jennifer. Not the day he was looking for. Joe Jefferson has been on a downward slide this mid-season slump that he's been in. 42nd he started, finished 42nd. It's not looking good for his chase chances. He needs to win badly, just like Schoen's got today. As now let's go look at those point standings. Not many races left before the chase, and here are the point standings. Jennifer Beeford has 2 wins and is your points leader. Right now, that would be 25 chase points that she would have if she were to stay there. Now, Joe Sandrovich is second without a win. He needs 54 points or a win to get into the chase. Colucci needs 133 points or a win to get into the chase. He's in a pretty good spot if he wins. Same with Sandrovich and Fernandez, who's 4th, and John Beaver up to 5th with a win. Sanders in 6th with a win. Eli Bright is 7th with a win. Joe Jefferson has fallen to 8th. He's been your points leader for most of the season. He's now down to 8th. He needs to win badly. Gatlin Downey 9th, and Levi Schoens with the victory is up to 10th. So there's your top 20. And in the top 20, we right now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chasers. That's 10 of the 12 drivers that make the chase inside the top 20. You look down 21st to 40th. Alexander will be 11th. The 12th is Jim Gambit. And McDowell, Wyatt Walker both have wins. They're just outside the bubble that Jim Gambit's holding right now. Jake Galloway's just outside the top 30. He needs to get up there and get up either above the 31 or get another win. Same with Tim Randolph, Justin Zidell, Luke Rainey, although Rainey's time is running out and fast. It's going to be a battle for most of these drivers to try and make the chase. Some of them, they could go out there and win the next 2 races and get up there. You just never know with the Target Series what's going to happen. It's race 26, I believe, is going to be the last race before the chase. So the next race will be a short track, the Toyota 250 at Richmond. See you guys then.